It goes without saying, every girl and boy in any Ohio school must feel safe and supported so they can focus on learning. But according to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, nearly half of all children experience bullying at some point in school. It happens regularly to at least 10% of students. In Ohio, this means approximately 160,000 students whose days at school are unnecessarily painful. Bullying is a serious problem. It's the responsibility of every Ohio school to create a setting in schools that keeps students safe. Ohio law requires that districts and schools have a policy approved by the local school board of education for combating bullying, harassment, and intimidation. Students, families, school employees, volunteers, and community members should be involved in developing the policy. The 6 important components of a district's policy on bullying are define, respond, notify, investigate, intervene and prevent, and train. Define. Staff and students must understand clearly what bullying, which includes harassment and intimidation, is. These are actions that are unwanted, are intended to harm someone's feelings or physical safety, occur more than once or threaten to happen again, and are by a student or group of students with real or perceived power. A good anti-bullying policy addresses the 3 types of bullying that typically occur and is specific about the type of actions that are unacceptable during school or at school events. Verbal actions are saying or writing mean things. This includes teasing, name-calling, inappropriate sexual comments, threatening to cause harm, or making mean or rude hand gestures. Social acts involve hurting someone's reputation or relationships, such as leaving someone out on purpose, telling other children not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, embarrassing someone in public. Physical actions involve hurting a person's body or possessions, such as hitting, kicking or pinching, spitting, tripping or pushing, taking or breaking someone's things. Respond. When incidents happen, often children who are targets of bullying and children who are watching feel powerless. Through its anti-bullying policy, districts and schools direct how victims or bystanders can report an incident and protect the victim. A good policy also tells every staff member to quickly and consistently stop students who display bullying behavior. Notify. A key to preventing bullying is communicating expectations of student conduct. Districts and schools should publicize this information and the district's policy on anti-bullying, harassment, and intimidation in Student Handbook, District Publications, Employee Handbook, and district and school websites. Information should explain how staff report incidents and outcomes in these ways. 1. Accept complaints either formally in writing or informally through verbal information. This includes the names of people involved, the number of times and places of actions, and names of potential witnesses in an incident report. 2. Share the complaint with the building principal or the person assigned to bullying issues. Accept, review, and take action on an anonymous complaint if the witness requests confidentiality. 3. Make reports of incidents available to families with students involved. Provide a summary of all incidents twice a year to the local board president and to families and community on the district website. Investigate. A quick response to reports of bullying is very effective in sending the message to all students that a school does not tolerate bullying. Teachers and staff who witness or receive a formal, informal, or anonymous report of an incident must notify the principal or the person assigned for bullying incidents. Give a formal report to the principal. Submit a written incident report of witness statements for informal and anonymous complaints within 24 hours. Administrators must review and investigate complaints. When appropriate, they must notify law enforcement of alleged criminal misconduct and Child Protective Services of suspected child abuse. Administrators must take action on confirmed incidents and follow the district's Student Code of Conduct for consequences of violations. Discipline is either in or out of school suspension or expulsion. If the action does not result in discipline, then the principal or another assigned professional should counsel students. This includes addressing the actions and potential consequences of future repeated actions. Intervene and prevent. The 21st century school bully does not only rely simply on fists and a cruel tongue. The internet is now a part of the bully's arsenal. This makes bullying possible anywhere, anytime. Research studies in 10 countries show that bullying will stop only when adults in authority intervene. Therefore, it's important for administrators to collect data on bullying complaints and examine them to prevent future incidents. General interventions can include training for students in supporting and protecting the bullied boy or girl, staff modeling positive behavioral interventions and supports, administrators giving fair and consistent discipline of all students, staff supervising recess, lunch, bathroom breaks, and hallways, staff communicating with parents, monitoring all parties involved, and checking with the student who's the target of bullying daily, and staff using positive behavior intervention supports to create a respectful school setting where every child can feel important. A specific intervention for the victim is to create a safety plan to protect a student from further incidents during the school day and in locations that have been hotspots for bullying in the past. A specific intervention for those who are bullying and their victims is to contact community-based agencies that offer mental health or behavioral health services to work with students about the cause of and/or recovery from bullying behavior. Train. A girl or boy is bullied every 7 minutes. 85% of the time, no one intervenes. Actions of teachers, administrators, and school staff can make a difference in stopping bullying. District and school administrators must lead efforts to inform all staff about the anti-bullying policy. They must be clear they will not tolerate bullying. The district is responsible for training staff when there's a new or revised policy during annual orientation sessions. All employee training materials should include the policy on bullying, harassment, and intimidation. Schools should take the lead on communicating information about policy and school rules to students and their families. Many schools are finding that the best strategy to prevent bullying, harassment, and intimidation is through programs that promote positive behavior interventions and supports. This approach promotes respect and good social behavior throughout the school. Every adult in a school can make a difference, and every school should have a policy against bullying, harassment, and intimidation. And every staff member should know that policy, enforce it fairly and consistently to all students, prevent incidents through positive behavioral interventions and supports, report incidents, protect victims, and quickly address bullying actions. Together, adults can stop bullying and keep our children safe.